They told you education is the key. They said, go to school. But why are so many graduates purposeless and jobless? On EduShift, we spot the cracks. We challenge the educational system. Torn between science, arts, and commerce, we bring clarity and answers to your questions, and we light up the path for a generation ready to stand out. Come enjoy discussions with educators, employers, and counselors. Let us fix this problem of career misalignment and help you discover yourself. EduShift, only on Global TV.
Hello there and welcome to another episode of EduShift, where we help you shift towards education that aligns with purpose. I am your host, Priscilla Obasi. And today we're stepping into a new topic that matters. A topic that matters to every parent, every teacher, every guardian, every policymaker, and even every young person watching me right now. We're talking about how to raise confident, skilled, purpose-driven children. Yes. Now, in a world that is constantly changing, where technology is fast, opportunities are shifting, and the competition is global. Raising a child who is only academically sound is no longer enough. Modern parenting must go beyond report cards, must go beyond grades. It must focus on character, it must focus on confidence, on competence, and most importantly, on a child's calling. These four pillars create a child who does not just survive life, but thrives, leads, and makes impact. Remember, character, confidence, competence, and calling. Four pillars that will help a child thrive through life. Today, we're going to go deep into all of this. And I promise you that by the end of this episode, you will walk away with practical wisdom and tools you can apply immediately. Yes. So, confidence. Let's start with this. Confidence being the foundation of a child's future. Confidence is not just genetics. Confidence is not automatic. Confidence is built intentionally. And here is the truth that every parent must understand. Children learn confidence from the environment they grow in. If there's no confidence in their environment, there's no confident parent. You can never build a confident child. A child who is constantly shouted at, a child who is constantly compared, constantly dismissed, cannot magically become bold outside the home. Confidence is shaped by how a child is spoken to, how a child is corrected, encouraged, and guided. 3 things that builds confidence in children. Number 1, a safe emotional environment. Children should feel safe to make mistakes. If you are that guardian, if you are that teacher, if you are that parent that does not allow kids make mistakes, that gets angry, flares up at every mistake a child makes, you can never build confidence in that child you're dealing with. So you must make sure that they are safe. They should feel safe to make mistakes around you. They should feel safe to try new things. Do not get irritated. Do not get irritated when kids are trying to explore. They should feel safe to express themselves. They should feel safe to ask questions. Don't shut them up all the time and say, adults are here. Just allow their curiosity. Allow them to feel free. Allow them to explore. What you are meant to do is to guide them. When a child is afraid to speak at home, they'll be afraid to speak everywhere else. Like we say, or like they say, charity begins at home. That should be the safest place for them to learn to express themselves. By the time they're not free at home, trust me, they will never be free to express themselves in the classroom and even outside the classroom, at events, wherever it is, because they have not built confidence from the home. Number 2, opportunities to lead. So first of all, we said you need to provide a safe emotional environment for them. And number 2 is provide them opportunities to lead. Yes, give them roles. Lead grace today. Tell them to pray. Tell them to lead the prayer. Tell them to explain things to their younger siblings. Older siblings should learn to lead younger siblings. Tell them to read the announcement. Tell them to record a short video telling you what they have learned. Give them roles. Leadership grows by doing and not by saying. So you need to be able to model that to them and have them model it. That's the way to raise confident kids. Number 3 is praise effort and not just outcomes. We are always tempted to be impressed with the desired results. But when a child tries to make attempts, we just give them the okay tag. No. As long as a child makes an effort, it doesn't have to be correct. Reward effort and not just the outcome. Why didn't you get 10 over 10? But don't say all of that. Instead, you say, I love how you tried. Yes. Do not say to them, tell them all of the positive stuff. Tell them, I love how you kept improving. They had an A score, an F. Next time they come E. Tell them you are improving. Yes, children who are praised children who are only praised when they win will fear trying out new things because they are scared of failing. So let them know that it's okay to fail and praise their efforts even when they don't get it, even when they fail, praise their efforts. Children who are praised for efforts become fearless explorers. And trust me, those are the kind of kids you want to have. Confident kids, fearless explorers. Those are the kids that will invent things that will bring solution to problems in the world. Skills, the future currency. Skills, the future currency. Now, academic knowledge is not enough anymore. Like we said when we started, the world has moved. Today's child must master all of this. Number 1 is creativity. Number 2 is communication. Number 3 is critical thinking. Number 4 is tech skills. Tech skills. Problem solving. Financial literacy. Teach them about money. Emotional intelligence. Let us go over those again. Communication. They must have to learn communication. I don't feel a certain way. I don't want to do this. You don't have to sulk. You don't have to throw tantrums. Let them learn how to communicate their feelings. Let them feel safe to communicate their feelings. They must learn communication. I want to eat. I am hungry. I am sad. I'm tired. Where are you going to? I want to have this. Communication. Critical thinking skills. Ask them questions. Yes, do not think for your kids. Allow them to think. Even if they don't get it, allow them to think. They must be creative. They must have tech skills. These are the times to engage your children. The holidays are coming. And I mean, at the time to engage your children, teach them tech skills. Get a tutor for them. They must understand problem solving. When you're faced with a problem in the family, call them. What do you think? Let them know that they have a voice and their voice matters, even in your family setting. Financial literacy, teach them how to save. Teach them how to invest. Teach them already. Tell them, once you're able to finish your chores, you earn a point or you earn so. You're not paying them, you're teaching them, right? They are saving, they can invest in you. Teach them all of this. Model it to them. Emotional intelligence, let them know how to name feelings and how to control their emotions. And it starts with you. Children do not do what you say, they do what you do. I'm sure we've heard it over and over again. So it must start with you. We must raise children to excel beyond just passing examination. We must start raising children to solve problems. Ways to help your child build skills. Number 1 is expose them to different activities. Expose them to different activities. Let them try robotics, let them try music, let them try dance, let them try writing, let them try sports, let them try coding, let them try speaking. Volunteering exposures expands a child's imagination. Number 3 is to observe their natural inclination. What do they enjoy doing without being told? What excites them? What drains them? You must not just know what excites them, you must also know what drains them. And it's your job to do. Yes, from the little activity in the home, you're able to know what is that thing that excites them. And you should know what drains them instantly. As a parent, it's your responsibility. So you are to know all this. And then your child's natural flow is a clue to their future. You can guide them to having a seamless, stressless future if you are intentional. Then number 3 is to pay attention to their world, their digital world. Instead of focusing or forcing them to stay away from technology, guide them through it. Ask yourself, is this child only consuming content or are they learning how to create? So for every content they consume, you can't give them a task to recreate, tell you what they learned, and tell you, give them tasks around it. Children must shift from just consumers to creators, especially in the space called Nigeria. We're a consuming nation. And we must learn to teach our kids, or we must teach our kids how not to follow that path. Purpose, we're talking about purpose now and helping children discover who they are. Purpose is not just what someone does. Suppose purpose is who they become. Purpose starts early. A child's personality gives you a clue, their interest, their talents, and environment. It shapes their path. As adults, we must guide and not impose or suppress. No. How to raise a purpose-driven child? Number 1, observe without controlling. Don't force your child into an identity you wouldn't achieve. You must be a doctor. I want a doctor in my family. I want a lawyer. I want a barrister. I want an engineer. No, no, no. Do not dismiss their interest because it is not your preference. Purpose unfolds when children are allowed to grow naturally. Number 2, step in how to make them discover their purpose is to help them ask the right questions. What do you enjoy? Or help them ask all of those questions. What do you enjoy? Ask them. What problems did you notice around you today? What makes you feel proud of yourself? What do you want to learn next? These questions activate self-awareness. Ask. Number 3 is to expose them to mentorship. A child becomes what they see. A mentor can accelerate a child's development by years. So this is why talent grooming is powerful. Because when children meet people who look like their future, something inside them awakens. Let us go to the role of parents, teachers, and society. Raising a child or raising a whole child is not the responsibility of just one person. There's an African adage that says it takes a community to raise a child. It is a collaborative assignment. For parents, these are your roles. Number 1 is to provide encouragement, to provide structure, to provide exposure, and to provide love. Teachers, you are to nurture curiosity. Do not kill the curiosity of a child. Teachers, help them answer their questions without getting tired, without getting angry, without getting frustrated. I know it can be a lot handling kids, but you want to have kids, you want to raise kids that when they grow up, they will always remember you. Because that is indeed the joy of the teaching profession. That tomorrow a child sees or remembers the teacher that taught me. It sticks faster, it sticks longer than the mathematics, the English. The way you make a child feel sticks. The way you're able to answer their curiosity, their questions, sticks for a very long time with them. As a matter of fact, through their entire lives. I'm sure you can remember a teacher that made you feel a certain way while you were in primary or secondary school. So, it's now your turn. Teacher, you want to be remembered for good, right? So you must learn to teach with empathy. Yes, not everyone will be the brain box in class. You must understand that not everyone will be that. So, Follow kids according to their capabilities and their capacities, and nurture them. Be empathetic. Build confidence. Allow children to shine in their strength. A child might not be inclined academically, but there's that thing that they like to do. Engage them in that area. Yes. And that will bring out the confidence in them to even explore or to even try, to grow academically. When a child or when a person is being appreciated, it feels, fulfilled in a certain area of their life, they can channel that energy towards other areas, that they're struggling with and make good success. So it's a matter of just discovering what they like and help them to just stay in that space for a while. And after a while, they'll be able to try out other things that you want them to try. Now, those are the roles of teachers. The community's role now is to create safe spaces, reward talents, to protect children, invest in learning opportunities for kids. Yes, it takes a village to raise a purposeful child, a purpose-driven child. But today's village must be intentional. Mistakes adults make that kill the confidence and purpose of children. After this break, stay with us.
Edutainment time on EduShift.
Welcome back. We're still on the conversation, how to raise purposeful, intentional, confident kids. And right now, we want to talk about the mistakes adults make that kills the confidence and purpose of children. The first mistake is comparison. You're not like your sister. You're not like your brother. You're not as brilliant as your cousin. Comparison destroys identity. Comparison is the thief of joy. Number two, overprotecting children must feel. Overprotecting children must feel. Try again. Get frustrated and grow. Yes. Children must feel. Try again. Get frustrated and grow. Sometimes just leave them with their frustration. They'll figure it out. Just guide them. Just be at a spot watching them. But leave them to figure it out. It helps them grow. Number three, it's not for the... I know that's what I just said now is not for the very soft mother or father. You just want to always help your kids. No, it's not good for them. Number three is withhold encouragement. Don't withhold your encouragement. Withholding encouragement is something that, affects a child. Children need words. They become what they repeatedly hear. So instead of always being quick, because sometimes some parents are quick to criticize, but not encourage. And that's not a good thing. So what you constantly say to them is what they become eventually. Number four is not listening. A child who is never heard becomes an adult who cannot speak. I hope you heard that clearly. So hear them out. Listen to them, and you must show them that you've heard them. You emphasize what they have said. Yes, so practical steps you can take today. Number one, if you're a parent, a teacher, a guardian watching this, create 10 minutes talk time daily with your child. Be intentional about it. And number two is to give them responsibility at home every week. Make them know that they're in charge of this. If it spoils, it's in their hands. If it excels, it's in their hands. And reward them as they make efforts, right? Number three, enroll them in a skill-based activity part term. Yes, like we said, success, of a child has gone beyond just the paperwork, the good grades. All of that is important, but it must come with other factors. It must reflect in their character, it must reflect in their skill, it must reflect in their problem-solving skills, and all of that. So enroll them in skill-based activities that will help them pretend, based on their interests. Number four is allow them to choose. Not everything, but something. Yes, they must choose at times. Allow them to choose. Number five is surround them with positive role models. Make sure to do that. Number six is teach them courage by showing courage We say it over and over again. Children do not learn by what you say. They learn by what you do. Number 7 is to celebrate progress and not perfection. Now, raising confident, skilled, and purpose-driven children is not magic. And that's what I want us to understand. It doesn't fall from the sky. It takes a lot of work. It takes a lot of intentionality as a parent, as a teacher, and as a guardian. So it is not for special parents. It's something that every parent can actually do. It's built, no matter how your capacity, you don't have to come from a very rich background to raise confident children. I hope you know that. Yes, it just takes a lot of intentionality. It is built through small daily actions. The words we speak to our children, do not pour out your frustration on them. You make the pattern worse when you pour out the frustration. You want to come out of that state of life, that phase, and then you feel like, I don't know how you think pouring it out will make you come out fast. You need to make sure that the generation that comes from you is better than what you amounted to. So it takes a lot of this intentionality. The opportunities we give to them, the environment we create, and the values we model to our children. Nigeria's future depends on the children we raise. And that's what we're talking about, all of this. If we raise children who believe in themselves, who understand their gifts, who can solve problems, who are not afraid to speak and to pursue purpose with courage, then our nation would definitely rise. Let us now join the kids on the entertainment segment. Stay with us.
It's edutainment time on EduShift.
Coding and robotics is one of the best things that has happened to me. This learning system is interactive and creative.
This is just my third week in coding and robotics, and you can't imagine the level of creativity we've put on the table.
Imagine that you can think something and bring it to life by coding.
Coding is often called the language of the future. It is how we tell machines what to do, whether it's your smartphone unlocking with a face scan, an ATM dispensing money, or even the autopilot guiding an airplane. Robotics takes it further, combining coding with engineering to build machines that can move, sense, and perform tasks.
What we today was security alert system. Which is due to net that it detects the hand of someone. When the person comes too close, it triggers the alarm. When the person comes closer, it triggers the alarm. The more far the person goes, it doesn't the light, all the lights will off.
And the beauty of it all is these children are not just memorizing facts for exams. They are collaborating, problem solving, and persisting. When a robot doesn't work, they don't give up. They troubleshoot, they debug, and they try again. These are the very skills the workplace of tomorrow demands: resilience, creativity, and innovation.
This proximity sensor, it senses the distance in which you are close to the bulb, so it automatically on once you step into or come to a close distance, so the bulb is automatically on. That is what we made it, instead of going to the switch or switching off on switching it off, switching it on.
While we are doing this, we have Nathan Obasi here, a 5-year-old boy who is constructing the multiple bulbs and will be coding it to work too.
Tell me all these things. What is this one?
Red
What are these ones? What are these wires? Huh?
These ones are bulbs.
They are the.
Bulbs.
How about this wire?
The resistors.
The resistors.
I mean the jumper cables.
How about this one?
The resistors.
Okay. Then this one.
These are the jumper cables too.
Then this. Then
The
what?
battery.
Okay. So how do you make it together? Why do you make it together?
These voices prove one thing. When children are given the tools, they don't just play with technology, they create with it. Imagine if every Nigerian child has this opportunity. That is what this new government policy could make possible. no longer limited to a handful of summer camps or well-funded private schools, robotics, coding, and digital skills could soon become everyday learning for students nationwide. But of course, the dream depends on proper implementation, from qualified teachers to schools equipped with the right resources. Still, the vision is clear: to raise a generation that won't just use technology, but one that can shape it, innovate with it, and lead Nigeria boldly into the digital age.
Thank you very much for still being here with us. Interesting performance there by our kids. Okay, this is where we draw the curtains. I hope you have learned not one, not two. We've given lots of points on today's episode, and it's for you to go back, replay, and replay until it sticks. Thank you so much for joining me on today's episode. I still remain your host, Priscilla Obasi. See you next time. Bye-bye.
They told you education is the key. They said, go to school. But why are so many graduates purposeless and jobless? On EduShift, we spot the cracks. We challenge the educational system. Torn between science, arts, and commerce, we bring clarity and answers to your questions, and we light up the path for a generation ready to stand out. Come enjoy discussions with educators, employers, and counselors. Let us fix this problem of career misalignment and help you discover yourself. EduShift, only on Global TV.